got it. The FMS F100 FCX18 2. Let's get into it. Really quick, one thing I wanted to call out is you don't get a foam box. Not that I care, but some people might. Full manual either. You just get like a quick start guide. I don't know if that's just to try to save on money, but you do get your license plates. That's pretty cool. And if you see this here, you've got a decal for a surfboard. So they include one of their little surfboard accessories, which is really cool. Charging cable, all that jazz. There's also this little pin. And not only did they send me the truck, they sent me a second body, which also includes a pin for that body style. So I'm guessing there's a pin for each body. And here's the F100. This thing looks phenomenal. It has straight axles, something to point out right away. Oil-filled shocks, plants very well. Underneath, you've got your standard 2-speed transmission from FMS that we all know and love. It has metal steering linkages, metal Y linkages, lower links. Pretty standard for FMS. 2-speed transmission. In the back, you'll notice the bed no longer has hole cutouts, but it's not as deep as on the K10. And you'll also notice here, not a functioning tailgate. It looks like it should be, but it's not. And if you're wondering why I got two bodies, it's a magnetic body system. So are the lights, just like in the FCX10s. A very, very nice system. Makes changing out the bodies nice and easy. You can see you've got your battery up front. Really nice setup here. These tires and wheels are okay. Honestly, I feel like they're a little small, but they feel really soft and grippy. And here's the other body style, the cyan one. Both of these look really good. Honestly, I'm not sure which one my favorite is yet. But again, I feel like the drawback here are the tires. I feel like they're too small. You got a 1-inch wheel, and I want to say they're like 60 millimeters. I don't have a way of measuring that right now, but it's a really nice truck. And yes, these lights do function. It looks awesome. Which one do you like better? You're gonna have to let me know. Do you like the cyan, or do you like the dark blue and white, or do you like the red? I don't have that option, but it does come in red as well. Really cool truck. All right, let's get into driving it some. Man, this F100 looks so good out there. They did a really good job with these bodies, and I'm excited to see what the next wave of them is, because those sneak peeks, I'm sure you guys have seen them, is amazing. It's a good truck, but the issues I encounter, it seems to have issues getting hung up. It could be where I'm crawling. The guy did tell me, it's a 1/10 scale course, so that could be part of it. Not really meant for a truck of this size. The other issue, I feel like the tires aren't anything special. They're a little too small. They look nice. They have a nice grip, but I'm not a huge fan of them. Honestly, if they were as big as the K10's tires, I feel like it would be a better fit. I don't know if maybe FMS chose that route because of the different options, like the shorter wheelbase version, and they're just trying to keep that one tire across the FCX18 2 platform. Definitely possible, but it's a really good crawler. It's typical FCX18 K10, but it's upgraded. You've got the metal driveline throughout, oil-filled shocks. It looks really good. The magnetic body system is super nice. You got the straight axles, counter rotating drive shafts, which is a huge win. And there's going to be some really cool things for this truck. I think it's a very, very good truck from FMS. I'm excited to see what the future brings, and I cannot wait to keep on testing this thing out. Real quick, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, and I'd appreciate a like. So I wanted to get some footage with these upgraded wheels and tires on, but I didn't get the chance to get outside, so quick video indoors of it. These are the Endura King Trekkers with some Endura wheels. I think it looks really good, and they're a bit bigger, stickier, softer, wider, you know, all the good stuff. So we'll see how they do. And honestly, it's just because it tends to get hung up pretty easily. Here's the thing though, where I was crawling, the guy told me afterwards that it's a 1/10 scale course. So probably not the best location for it. Hanging off the side there. So is that, I don't know, a lot of people like the longer wheelbases. I find you get hung up a lot. Maybe it just depends on your terrain. It seems to be doing fine on this indoor stuff, which is nice. I really like the look of the wheels. They're still pretty scale. If anyone's, like, you could tell they're still pretty scale, but they are a little bit bigger. If anyone's looking for an upgrade, that's a good option. Like, I don't know if they're the best fit for performance, but they do look really good. They're gonna perform better than the stock ones. I know one of the selling points is that they're a licensed BF Goodrich tire that comes with these. I just don't think they're anything special. I think they're a little too small for a straight axle truck. And then as far as looks go, I think it looks really good with these bodies. Those chrome wheels, like I said, they're a good size, so it's something that, like, they're not oversized, but they're gonna perform better. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I know there's a lot of stuff coming with this truck and this release that we're gonna see in the future. My contact told me they already have upgrades planned for this truck. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that or not, so I'm just gonna leave that stuff out of the video. But FMS already has some upgrades for it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, give you an idea of what to expect out of the new FCX2 F100 truck. You have a great day.